everyone, it's Froggy, and I'm back again with another episode from Dandelion, which is brought to you. So now that I finished Jiwoo's route, I'm going to be starting on Jisoo's route. Just a couple little things for him. You're going to want to make sure that you're going to keep your art skill as high as possible, and you're going to want to keep your beauty and your femininity also high, but not quite as high. I'm going to leave the specifics down below. After watching the bad ending for Jisoo, I'm sure you know now exactly how nuts and jealous Jisoo can be. So, that goes without saying that you really, really don't want to get any hearts with any of the other guys. Just basically ignore them. They are dead to you. Yeah. Okay, so, anyways, as like before with Jiwoo, I'm going to leave all of the information down below on how to get to his good ending, the places that you can find him, gives he likes, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I must have gotten a bad cold. Maybe because I was pushing myself lately. I have a headache and a sore throat, and I even have a fever. When was the last time that I was sick like this? Come to think of it, I was often sick in high school. Why was that so? It wasn't that I was sick physically, just as I am now. But I cried a lot. Not because I was sick or hurt, but I think I cried even more because no one ever noticed that I was crying. I remember crying even harder and louder, as if I was really sick.
네가 제대로 몸 관리 안 하니까 그런 거잖니.
My mom thought that my body was just naturally weak. Looking back, I was fairly healthy. But my mom always blamed my weak stamina. She blamed me for not eating right and exercising enough. And those words would always hurt me. That's not what I wanted to hear. She never once asked how and why I was sick. If she had asked, if she had showed some interest in me, I might have felt better soon. Jisoo strode into my room. He hopped on the bed and climbed onto my stomach. I could feel his weight. His eyes are sharp and pointed, but he is soft and warm. I felt Jisoo's warmth and I slowly closed my eyes. Jisoo's a big eater and sometimes acts silly, but he's cute in his own way. Whenever something happens to me, he comes to my side, just like now. I suddenly felt something very heavy pressing down on my chest. What? I can't breathe. Feeling suffocated, I opened my eyes and saw... I don't know if I'd shit my pants at seeing this, or be kind of happy that there was some random hot guy on me. I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards the former. A guy was on top of me. A guy of my age. What in the world? Black hair and golden eyes? A face I've never seen before. I definitely haven't seen his face before, but it feels familiar. And I could clearly hear his heartbeat. What? Not knowing how to react, I simply stared at the guy on top of me with my mouth gaping in astonishment.
많이 아파?
The guy opened his mouth. Before I could answer, he reached out with his hand to touch my forehead. Oh my gosh.
누구신데?
I swatted his hand away.
노국인 지수.
Jisoo? But that's the name of my cat. Does he want to say that he's a cat? Maybe I fell asleep because I was so sick and now I'm dreaming. That's it. I even imagined recently how it would be if the animals are humans.
너는 날 지수라고 부르잖아.
고양이? 고양이 지수?
어.
고양이가 왜 사람?
My voice was trembling. This is too much, even for a dream.
고양이가 왜 사람이 됐냐고?
The guy, who claims that he's Jisoo, mimicked my words as if to mock me.
드디어 네가 내 실체를 불러냈어.
I could feel his breath on my neck. He's so close to me. Too close. My head felt as if it might explode.
비켜!
어?
내 위에서 비켜! 당장 비키라고!
I shouted and wriggled my body. I struggled with all my might to be freed from him.
가만히 있어.
The guy firmly grabbed my wrist and put his weight down on my body so I wouldn't struggle anymore. Our eyes met. I'm scared. Who is he? Where did he come from?
걱정했단 말이야, 이 바보야.
He gazed at me with serious eyes. Worried? Worried? Worried about me? My vision became blurry. Of all times, when I'm feeling weak and lonely, he was worried about me. But we've never met before. Did Jisoo really turn into a human?
팔목! 놔주세요.
싫어. 내 이야기 들어줄 때까지는 안 놔줄 거야. 모처럼 원래 모습으로 돌아왔는데.
I could feel my body shaking now. A cat becoming a human. It can't be true.
정말 당신이 지수라는 거예요?
말했잖아, 지수라고. 너랑 같이 살고 있잖아.
Is he telling me to believe that a cat actually turned into a human? But he is wearing weird clothes, something that I've never seen before. Is he doing what people call a costume play? And what does he have on top of his head? Those are cat ears. Black cat ears. They do look similar to Jisoo's back ears. When I peered at them, I could see them moving slightly. What? Are they real?
이게 내 본 모습이야.
그럼 정말 당신이 지수라고?
You're my gluttonous cat, Jisoo? Because of the moving cat ears in front of my eyes, I couldn't tell whether this was real or a dream.
그렇다니까. 고양이가 된 건 그 마술쟁이 때문이라고.
마술쟁이?
그래. 마술쟁이랑 한 계약 때문에 네 앞에서는 고양이 모습으로 있어야 했지.
So, he became a cat with some magic? It's like listening to a fairy tale.
그럼 당신이 나랑 같이 살던 고양이
그렇다고 몇 번을 말해. 나는 네가 사는 이 세계의 동물이 아니야.
그게 무슨 말이죠? 다른
거기에 대해서 말해줄 수 없어. 그게 계약이라서.
계약?
What does he mean?
신경 쓸 거 없어. 중요한 건 앞으로 내가 이 모습으로 같이 지낼 수 있다는 거잖아.
아니, 그게 문제가 아니라 저는 당신이 지수라는 게 믿기지 않아서.
나야 나. 정말 모르겠어? 귀를 봐, 귀.
His ears twitched. They are exactly the same ears that Jisoo had. And Jisoo was lying on my stomach. And he also has the same golden eyes. And
목걸이.
the necklace he was wearing is definitely Jisoo's.
그럼 정말 네가 지수란 말이야?
아, 진짜라니까.
He stared at me with a serious look on his face. He doesn't seem to be lying.
그러니까 동물이 된 건 그 마술 같은 거에 걸린 거라고? 정말 마술이라는 게 존재한다는 말이야?
It's like a fairy tale. It's hard to believe, but the twitching cat ears convince me.
마술이란 게 어떤 건데? 넌 대체 어디에서 온 거야?
미안. 아까 말했다시피 계약이란 것에 묶여 있어서 그걸 말하면 계약 위반이 돼버려.
말도 안 돼.
But it is actually happening in front of my eyes.
그래서 지금부터 계속 이 모습으로 있는 거야?
네가 원하면 고양이 모습으로 돌아가 줄 수도 있어.
My head suddenly started to spin. I feel dizzy.
왜? 아파? 또 아파?
The guy asked with a worried voice. And he let go of my wrist. I collapsed onto the bed. Is it really Jisoo? As I thought so, I became less tense and started to have a headache. My head hurts and my face is burning.
아, 너무 아파서 환영을 보고 있는 걸까?
아니, 난 환영 따위가 아니야. 하지만 네가 날 봐서 더 아프다면 고양이 모습으로 돌아가 있을게. 그러니까 빨리 나아야 돼.
I could hear his gentle voice as I closed my eyes.
근데 나 배고프면 아무거나 꺼내 먹을 거야.
He certainly speaks like Jisoo would, I thought, and the room became quiet. When I opened my eyes, Jisoo the cat was sitting right next to me. After seeing that, I closed my eyes again. I could feel Jisoo's warmth next to me. Feeling more relaxed, I fell into a deep sleep. It's morning. Come to think of it, it seems like something happened last night. I suddenly remembered what had happened and quickly sat up from the bed. Jisoo! I looked around and saw no one. Dream? Was it a dream? Yes, it must be a dream. I stepped down from the bed. Despite having a horrible body ache from last night, I felt much lighter this morning. I twisted my body around and didn't feel dizzy at all.
다행이다.
Being sick messes up my schedule. When I stepped into the living room, I became speechless at what was in front of me. 5 pairs of animal ears. Animal ears?
잘 잤어?
So this cutscene here is the same cutscene that was in Jiwoo's route, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it because we've seen it before, and every other time that I play another guy's route and we get to this cutscene, I'm gonna skip it. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, and we're back with the next cutscene.
와, 시원하다.
Hearing Jiyeon's voice, I turned my eyes away from the TV to see him. I quickly covered my eyes with both of my hands. He's naked with only a towel around his waist.
누나, 왜 그래?
He was so close that I could even smell his shampoo.
뭐야? 너 때문에 밥 주인이 놀랐잖아.
응?
I sharply turned my head to the side. What am I supposed to do? This is embarrassing. Even if we're living together, how could he just walk around with only a towel on?
네가 너무 목욕을 자주 하니까 놀라서 피하는 거 아니야.
정말? 누나 깨끗한 거 싫어해?
That's not it.
그런 문제가 아니라.
I fixed my eyes to the direction of the balcony door and pointed my finger towards where I think Jiyeon's towel is.
야, 매일 목욕한다는 게 말이나 되냐?
지수 형처럼 불륜한 건 싫단 말이야.
Scumbag.
불륜이 뭐냐?
아마 더럽다는 뜻일 거야. 토끼가 보던 책에서 봤어.
I think he's getting the wrong idea about what the word scumbag means. Wait, but the book that the bunny was reading? Does he mean Jiwoo's book? Is Jiwoo reading something inappropriate?
근데 토끼들은 어디 갔어?
내가 알 게 뭐냐? 너도 어디 나가는 거 아니야? 너 외출할 때만 목욕하잖아.
오늘 중요한 약속이 있어. 빨리 옷 갈아입어야겠다.
Is he going to change here?
누나, 왜 베란다 쪽을 보고 있어?
그게 너 옷 여기서 갈아입으려고?
응? 그게 왜?
야, 밥 주인이 난처해하잖아. 욕실에서 갈아입어.
엥? 왜? 난 누나에게 다 보여주고 싶은걸?
Dirty. What?
누난 벌써 내 모든 걸 봤잖아. 예전에는 누나가 나 목욕도 시켜줬으면 뭐...
That was when he was an animal. Things are different now. I will never wash Jiyeon again.
밥 주인 괜찮아? 내가 저 고양이 녀석 쫓아내줘?
내가 뭘 잘못했는데?
매일 목욕하는 놈은 미움받아도 싸.
지수 형처럼 불륜한 거보단 훨씬 낫다 뭐.
너 옷 들고 빨리 안 가? 아?
Jisoo hissed at Jiyeon.
치, 알았어.
I could hear Jiyeon walking towards the bathroom. It wasn't until Jiyeon's footsteps disappeared that I could turn my head around.
밥주인 괜찮아? 많이 놀랐어?
조금.
I can't believe he'd roam around the house like that.
어떻게 맨날 목욕을 하냐? 진짜 이상한 고양이야. 나는 일주일에 한 번씩 하라고 해도 죽을 것 같은데.
Wait, once a week? Doing what? Bath?
지수야, 너 며칠에 한 번씩 목욕해?
아, 글쎄다.
글쎄다?
Come to think of it, I've never seen Jisoo take a bath before. Don't tell me.
지수 너 말야. 설마 동물이었을 때 내가 목욕시켜준 게 마지막으로 목욕한 거야?
어,
Yeah? Is he for real? Then it's been about a month since he didn't take a bath.
더워.
뭐라고?
더럽다고 이 바보야.
He didn't even take a bath for more than a month? How is that even possible?
야! 아, 내가 뭐! 그래도 아침마다 꼭 세수한다고! 아, 겉으로 봤을 때 깨끗하면 된 거 아니야?
Gross.
당장 목욕해.
Why did I not realize that Jisoo hasn't been taking a bath? He hated taking a bath when he was an animal. I should have known better than to think he'll take it on his own now that he's a human. I had a feeling that Jisoo will never take a bath again unless I force him to.
싫어! 안 해! 난 깨끗하다고!
자, 목욕하러 가자.
I grabbed Jisoo's arm and tried to drag him off the sofa. Not taking a bath in a month? Unbelievable.
내가 왜 목욕해야 하는데?
깨끗하게 씻어야 병에 안 걸려.
아, 나 병 없어! 완전 튼튼하다고!
깨끗해야 다른 사람들한테도 예쁨 받지.
내가 예쁨 받아서 뭐하게! 이거 놔! 고양이들은 그루밍을 자주 해줘서 목욕 안 해도 된단 말이야!
넌 남들이 널 어떻게 보는 신경 안 쓰여.
안 해! 아, 내가 목욕 안 한다고 네가 날 싫어하는 것도 아니잖아! 뭐야?
난 목욕 안 하는 남자는 싫어.
Just like everyone else. Not taking a bath is not an attractive thing.
진짜? 너 저 고양이처럼 맨날 씻는 놈이 좋냐?
안 씻는 사람보다는 훨씬 낫지.
Jisoo had a shocked look on his face. This isn't something that a person should be shocked at.
그러니까 빨리 목욕하자. 응?
I pulled on his arms and unlike before, he dragged along. I brought Jisoo to the front of the bathroom door.
아, 나 진짜 자주 씻는 놈이 좋아?
응, 당연하지.
Jisoo's shoulders slumped. He reached out for the bathroom doorknob. Considering how much he hated it a moment ago, he's pretty obedient now. Was he traumatized by me telling him straight up that he's disgusting? As if he had given up, Jisoo opened the door and went into the bathroom.
와, 지수야 보지 마.
야! 너 옷 안 입고 뭐 하는 거야?
Oh, right. Jiyeon was still inside. Okay, and I'm gonna end here for today. So, thank you guys for watching.